Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to my stream. MLB the Show, man. We back, man. Getting back to it. We're here to do it, man. We got work to do. Let's get back into a leader to whoop that baby. All right. We in this mug. We in this mug, man. We in it. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. We ain't stopping.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
First pitch moments away, and starting in this one, Jacob Mizorowski. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
The afternoon for Kansas City, the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Swing and a miss. And out to a 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ball to strike. The pitch. Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Bowers on the move. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Fastball for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Perez on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And he deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Adam Frazier.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Curve misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. Ball to strike. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now, Sal Frelick. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Andrew Vaughn now. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Carter Jensen. And that's in the dirt.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jack Paglione steps in for the Royals. 1 down, base is empty. To third. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Michael Massey. Next one off the plate inside. And now 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. Royals set down in order. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. The 3-1.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Here's the rookie third baseman. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And that bunted towards third. Garcia. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Foul ball there. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Perez collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's one down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. The 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in for the out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field. And now here is Jackson Chourio. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. This is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty. Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
It's free smoke, nigga.
And now it's William Contreras.
It's free smoke. You don't want this.
The changeup missing. The count now 2-2. And that one upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a strikeout looking. And a
free smoke, baby.
Side for the 3rd time
it's free
today.
Smoke, baby.
And we're back. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Swing and a foul out of play. strikes, making 7 strikeouts for him. Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
It's free smoke, nigga.
He was all over
It's
that
free
one.
smoke.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Carter Jensen. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And next up for the Royals, Jack Caglione. Falling behind 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that one hammered.
Free smoke, nigga.
That's back.
Get your ass out of here. What you saying?
And that ball is gone. A massive home run.
On me, nigga.
Just like
I'll do this motherfucking shit. I'll do this motherfucking shit. Free smoke, nigga.
The second baseman, Michael Massey. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
2
pitch,
balls,
not
2
close,
strikes.
up high. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
He don't want this smoke, baby.
Putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs.
He don't want this
across.
smoke.
This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up
1
there
ball,
while they're hot.
2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. So now 3-2, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Hunter Harvey.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah, switch that pitcher. Get him out of there. Yeah.
Number 29, Trevor McHale.
And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now it's Christian Yelich. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off. Go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to.
Free smoke, nigga.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. 1 out, base is empty. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 2 down now, and here is Bryce Turang. That one almost got him.
1 strike. Hey,
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Michael Garcia. That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2.
Well, we call that key holder. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Salvador Perez now at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That pitch gets the inside corner. 1 and 2. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. Here's the left fielder, Adam Frazier. Right side, Turang. Whips it to first. Frazier retired. Royals set down in order. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That misses.
That's out.
Ball 2.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
3-2.
Struck him out looking. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
One down, base is empty.
Yeah.
The Brewers hitless so far in the game.
Strikes.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Your face. It's bound to happen, man. It's gotta happen after that. You get it.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
2
one.
strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6
Three.
strikeouts in a
Hey,
row.
hit it. It goes.
So now the DH spot, Carter Jensen.
Carter Jensen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around. Jack Paglione steps in for the Royals. One down, base is empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Turang makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Two down, nobody on. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Turang makes the grab. And that is that. Now here's Jake Bowers.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Jake Bowers.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Now the third baseman.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
And that's a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Righty reliever out of the pen, Taylor Clark.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late with the swing there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 26,
Yastrzemski over at second, one down. Chourio makes the play, two down. So, man aboard, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. This one in the dirt. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. So back to the top of the order. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Bases empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Clark is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill today, Framber Valdez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a foul ball. And Lawrence rings him up. Luis Ariz stands in. One down, base is empty. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Pena tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Machado digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Darvish delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Darvish, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Carlos Correa.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
1 ball,
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the first. Second inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Two, 1.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 74, Ryan Hill.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses it. It drops in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And it gets by him. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The 1-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss as he was late. Second and third, one away. Here at the top of the second. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Myers on the run into the gap. Reaching for it and brings it in. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. And a foul ball. Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Fermin down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now it's Christian Walker. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Top half of the third inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie for
Beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or. Fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only. You switch.
about 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
For San Francisco, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Sale delivers.
Ball, that's low.
Lifted in the air out to left. Arcia settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike 1. Outside low, and a count even 1-1.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And now 2-2. Goes down looking. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In there at the knees. Adames hitting 3rd in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 out, space is empty. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Albies makes the grab. And that is that. Giants down in order. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, on the hill here today, Logan Webb. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First pitch misses. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here is Austin Riley. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at Truist Park, top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. Sale back to work. On the ground to the left. Arcia throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Eflin.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Anthony Volpe leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, bases empty. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. To the right side, and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. Right side, hard hit. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Our starter in this one, Garrett Cole. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Fought off foul. This one in the air. Cabrera settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First offering, and it just misses. To the right side, Goldie takes it himself, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second for Baltimore. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Bouncer to second, Holiday. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Curveball over for a called strike.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Austin Wells. Fouled off. He was late. Eflin, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missing inside. And that's downstairs. And it's a full count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Blake Snell.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
And the batter now, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
The pitch. Inside. And away we go this afternoon. Out to short. Betts. The throw to first. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Snell, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Betts settles underneath it. 2 away down. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Turns and fires to Betts. Foul ball there.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner takes off. Up the middle. He is safe. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One out and a runner at second. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it, and there are two outs.
Batting for the left fielder, J.R.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge getting cranked up as well. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Betts at second with two down. This one popped up. Swanson. And that's the third out. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Snell back to work. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes sizing this one up, and there's one down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Betts whips it to first, and Swanson is set down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Nico Hoerner. And that is out of play. Ground ball left side, and a foul ball. And the 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure.
motion, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide. Don't trip, I glide.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and starting this one, Chris Sale. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Here's Tommy Pham. That's hard hit on the line. Kelman right there to make the grab. One down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a strike in there.
It's 0-1.
Cruz bats left, throws right, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Big-time arm, power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. Pham has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Profar is out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Matt Olson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Here's the pitch to Olson. Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. There's a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Riley off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One left for Atlanta. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one fouled off. And Sale deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. This is Joey Bart. There's a strike. Sale ready. And that's fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Sale delivers. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball right side. Has some trouble with it. He beats the throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
No balls, 1 strike.
Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, German Marquez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Francisco Lindor. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
And a pitch. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, Estrada to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
They say you win.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. And that's outside. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at Coors Field, today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Late swing fouled off. And fouled off. That one misses. Ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. McMahon stands at first with one out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Michael Tolia. Up and in, and that is ball one. Hey! And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
We got full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chris Bryant in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So the Rocks are held in check their first time around. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. Back here in Denver, here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Marquez back to work. And that one fouled off. Chopped left side. Tovar zips it to first. 1 out in the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Clips the corner. 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That's to third. Slides for the stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Here's Jesse Winker. Swinging a foul straight back. Winker, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. No score here in the second. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Tyrone Taylor in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings and misses, and that'll do it.
Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, that's the
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Profar snags it on the run. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Foul ball there. That one ripped. Fair ball. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. Digging in, Josh Bell. And that drops in for a strike. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away, and now it's Luis Garcia. Fouled off left side. And Sale deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at second. Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, and towing the slab here, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the corner for a strike. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Up the middle. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law getting loose out there. Ferrer also throwing. Got him looking. And one gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Harris over at first with one away. And another ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, one out. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. And there's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That smash towards center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on now, Derek Law. Here's Marcelo Zuna. On the ground, 2-ball. The throw to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 getting loose as well. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. One up, one down. So up next, Jose Tena. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. And now Jacob Young. And that's outside.
That's a
ball one. That to right, Kelnick makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Logan Webb. What do you have on him, Singy?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go? Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
For Washington, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And that's in for a strike. And we are underway here in San Francisco. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Misses inside. And that's ball 1. Cruz getting the start in right. 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. The 1-0. Just missed. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
James Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's a hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 33.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that's in there at the knees.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Wood, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off. Now move to first. And he's back in there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball
outside,
1.
that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Nationals leave one. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And that one in the air center field. Young in position. And it's caught for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And that is out of play. One out, base is empty.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Willie Adames stands in. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gore keeping an eye on him. Here's the pitch to Adames. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for San Francisco. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Oracle Park. Now here is Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Webb back to work. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Logan Webb won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. No outs. Runner at first. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Bell gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground might be two. To second, that's one. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fouled off. He was late. Second inning here. No score. Yeah, that's fouled off. Chopper right side. Wade. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And that one misses up and in. And we're underway. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. Line drive, caught. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. One down, base is empty.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And that one finds its way through. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Marquez over to first. Tatis dives back in. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out, and now it's Manny Machado. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Luis Peralta appears to be getting loose. Halverson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a foul out of play. Swung on, belted. On the move, racing back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 2-0. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That clips a corner. Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Jason Hayward. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Yu Darvish.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Ryan McMahon, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Slider misses outside. This one high in the air to left center. Merrill sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now a screamer into the outfield. Corrals it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And it's 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. At the plate, Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arias.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias stands in. He's 0 for 1. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Arias, an all-star a season ago. A career batting average over 300. And he was born in Venezuela. Next one misses. And it's 2-0. On the ground to third. McMahon to second, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Ready for the pity pat. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet. The 3-man threat. What you see is what you get.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill, the lefty, Shota Imanaga.
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Now it's going to be T.J. Friedel. That's too low. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 106.
In the air, left side. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. That's in there. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Horner on his way over. He's got it, and there's two away. And now it's going to be Matt McClain. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside edge. 2 out, space is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Swinging a foul straight back. Green, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And there's a ball. Fought off foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouls it off, still 1-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes. So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, not close. Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Shota back to work. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Down the line, and it's foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild, known for his late inning heroics. And fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a bunt towards third. Picks it up with the bare hand. Wow, he got him. What a play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. Two outs. And that is out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
2 down, nobody on. Tap dances out of the way of that one. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch, and that is that.
Go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the truth.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Garrett Cole.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go now? Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Jonathan India. Tap foul at the plate.
First pitch, 107.
0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe zips it across. Out on a bang-bang play. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver warming up as well. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Next pitch is outside.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone, runner at first. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Cole, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
And that's down and away.
1-2.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Now a chance for Michael Massey. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York, towing the slab in today's game, Seth Lugo. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. Hard ground ball for a base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now on the corner for a strike. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Angel Serpa, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Ersig, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Strike on the inside corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Oh, he can't bring it in. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air out towards right center. drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into his seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Next to hit, Austin Wells.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chisholm over at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. This one in the air. Pasquantino settles under it. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Fernando Cruz. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. One down, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Dairon Blanco. 1 down, runner at first. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Kyle Isbell. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two outs. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
But odd as it may be, without my 1 and 2, where would there be? My 3 makes parts of me, and that's the magic number.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. So here's the lefty, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. and two opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Jaron Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, left field. McCormick has it sized up. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. One now. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Two outs, base is empty.
That's in. Ball two.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Daikin Park, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ball one there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Slice to right and foul ball. Pitch misses and a count 2-1. That one fouled off. That one misses in the dirt. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get into scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Abreu tracks it down for the out. Astros are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Valdez, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Valdez back to work. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, David Hamilton. No outs, runner at first. Here's Trevor Story now. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hamilton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now snap throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Swing and a miss.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the left-hander, up and throwing. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball left side, could be two. Pena over to second to Walker, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that one missing low. Connor Wong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. So now two on and two outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Gold bars to a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch, spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the cold.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
To the right side. Moore. Tosses to first. And an easy out to start the game. Take a look at the lineup. Lau at the plate. Rip towards third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Any right here. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. We're about to pick up on another string here in a little bit. Not sure what we're going to run, but we're going to keep running it, though. Love y'all. Peace.